I came across this story on Reddit and couldn't stop thinking about it. This girl accepted Islam not after a big debate or deep research, but simply by observing a Muslim girl in her class who wore niqab and stayed true to the values of Islam. Subhanallah, that quiet strength spoke louder than words. I had to share this with you.
Growing up, I experienced a lot of troubling times. I used to be frustrated by how much nudity, lying, and cheating there was. I used to wonder, where did people go wrong? My mother cheated on my dad. They divorced. And after that, I was on my own. Even in school, I saw really nasty stuff. I wanted to understand. Why does everything in our society revolve around sex? Was I supposed to blend in? Do what everyone else was doing? What happened to love, shyness, marriage, having kids, and raising them well? I felt hypocritical. When I was a teen, being in a relationship was okay, and you were even expected to have a boyfriend. But if you thought about marriage, it was considered taboo. Why is long-term commitment frowned upon, while short-term pleasure is encouraged? Then I went to college, and it got worse. However, in my class, there was a Pakistani girl. She used to fully cover herself with a niqab, and very few people ever saw her face. I was, honestly, shocked. For men, imagine I told you that you had to wear a bright pink costume and go to university like that. How would you feel? But she was doing it, going against everyone else, as if she didn't care and didn't want to blend in. She would rarely talk to men, let alone be friends with them. At the time, I used to think Muslim women were oppressed by men and had no choice. I thought I was free because I wore miniskirts. So one day, I asked her, why can't you be like everyone else? And she said, we do what we do to please the Creator, not the creation. That made me stop and think, as if everything I believed was suddenly turned upside down. What did it mean to please the Creator, not the creation? Was I the only one who was oppressed, trying to blend in just to please everyone? Turns out, I was. That Pakistani girl changed my life. I used to observe her in class and wanted to talk more, but she eventually left. So I started to study Islam, and alhamdulillah, I converted and married a convert like me. It's amazing how she's not even aware of the impact she had on me. I went from a miniskirt girl to now a niqabi.
Stories like this remind me how powerful the sunnah can be. That niqabi sister probably has no idea she changed someone's life. So if you're out here trying to stay true to the value of Islam for the sake of Allah, trust me, it matters. You never know who's watching and how Allah is using you without you even knowing.